just letting you guys know you can listen to my No Bleeps podcast anywhere you stream podcasts or on my No Bleeps YouTube channel. Link in the description. Hey guys, it's Billy and welcome back to the Spell Sesh Sunday special. Today we are talking about JoJo Siwa coming out and then having the SWAT team called Jeffree Star rumored to have been robbed once again and him addressing it, and James Charles getting hit with false allegations and his big response clapping back. Let's get into it. So first, let's talk about JoJo Siwa, you guys. This news has been going around for the last week, but JoJo Siwa came out last week. She started off by posting with the Pride House LA, and the song is like Now You're One of Us, and everyone was like, oh my gosh, like, is JoJo coming out? And then she posted singing Born This Way by Lady Gaga, and then finally posted a photo of herself in a t-shirt that she said that her cousin got her, and it says best gay cousin ever. And shortly after this, JoJo Siwa went live on her Instagram talking about coming out, and her house was swatted. It's just an absolutely just scary and terrifying situation.
We're at our house, and all of a sudden there was a whole bunch of police that were telling us to come outside the house, and we didn't know why. We didn't know what.
Get out of the house with your hands up.
We went outside, hands up, like, because you have to obviously just follow the rules and do what you're supposed to do. And then the police were saying that somebody had called and made a claim, and then all of a sudden paparazzi came from around the corner. So basically it's called swatting, where the media will actually call the police, so that way you have to come outside your house. And I think because since I recently came out to the internet is officially the term, the media is obviously very excited.
But she is okay, and she even posted on her Instagram that she is now in Canada filming something really exciting. So she flew to Canada for work, and honestly everyone is pretty freaking excited. Even Nickelodeon was posting about her coming out and saying that they were really proud of her. But anyways, you guys, I'm just so happy that JoJo is safe and that she seems so happy. I mean, literally on her Instagram, on her saved live, she put that she is a happy girl. So that's literally all that anyone could ever ask for. But let's move on to the next story, and that is going to be Jeffree Star. You guys, Jeffree Star was hit with a lot of rumors that his cosmetics warehouse, Jeffree Star Cosmetics Warehouse, was robbed. And if you guys remember, this is not the first time that we have ever heard of Jeffree Star being robbed. We have heard about it before because it was a big situation, and he had thousands of dollars stolen from his warehouse, and there was a whole part of the series with Shane about this situation. It was all over the news. But this situation, however, was not that. He came out on his Instagram story to clarify that this was not a very serious situation. It was just one of his employees had accidentally sent off the silent alarm, and the police were alerted.
Just to clear up any rumors, I woke up to people saying, Jeffree, did you get robbed again? Did Jeffree Star Cosmetics get robbed? Now, if you don't know, in 2019, we had a very serious robbery. It was devastating. It was horrible. And since then, people have created conspiracies that it was all fake for attention, which is disgusting to even think about. But I woke up today and there was an audio recording of a dispatcher saying that there was maybe a potential robbery at my warehouse. So what really happened is this. If you listen to the dispatch call, she says that a silent alarm went off, which is true. One of my employees sent one off on accident, and it's always protocol to come and check and alert the police that there may be something wrong, obviously.
But people were sending around the alert. I guess it was like on an app that you could see like what has happened in the area, and it showed that there was a robbery nearby, and everybody saw that the address was Jeffree Star Cosmetics. And so the rumor started to go around, but Jeffree Star came out to clarify that that did not in fact happen to him.
So for everyone that was wishing it was true, you're sick in the head. Everyone else, I love you. Thank you for checking in. Mwah.
But as the week has gone on, I've seen a lot of people still, say that Jeffree got robbed, and that a lot of people have been DMing me screenshots of the notification that says that Jeffree Star was robbed. So I just wanted to come and clarify to everybody that that is not the case, because a lot of people were like, oh my gosh, Jeffree did this because of this drama that's going on. He's trying to create a distraction. and that is not the case. Jeffree Star did not use a robbery to distract from any of the drama that is going on right now. Honestly, the drama going on right now doesn't really have a lot to do with Jeffree. I mean, like Trisha and Ethan have been saying on their podcast, nobody is surprised to hear that Jeffree Star is a mean girl, that he is the Regina George of the beauty community. To hear that Jeffree Star said negative things about Trisha Paytas, no one is surprised. I mean, we've heard it for a very long time now that Jeffree Star does not say very nice things about people. We've obviously seen what he did to James Charles, so that is nothing new to people. And I know a lot of people are just like, why is everyone so focused on Shane and not Jeffree? Like, Jeffree is the one that made Trisha feel this way. And it truly is just that no one is shocked that Jeffree says those things, whereas it's shocking to see Shane not stand by someone that he's been friends with for over 12 years. And like I said in a recent video, Shane literally asked Trisha if she could marry Ryland and him, like if she could officiate the wedding. I think that's the word for it. And for him to have that close of a relationship with her, to want her to be literally the one to marry the two of them, but he's not going to stand by her when Jeffree Star is making fun of her hair, her skin, how much money she has, all that stuff. It's just really, really shocking, and it makes people wonder if they really know who Shane is and if Shane has been putting on this fake persona on camera for all this time. That's why people are more focused on Shane, because they're like, what? That's shocking. It's crazy. But Jeffree just said something negative. Oh, what's new? That's kind of that situation. But anyways, let's move on. Let's talk about someone who is not Jeffree and Shane's favorite person, and that is James Charles. James Charles did not have a very good week this week because there were allegations that were made against him. Apparently, he had met someone and he was talking to them on Instagram and in the DMs and on Snapchat, and this person was saying that they told James Charles that they were straight, and he still kept sending them photographs, unsolicited photographs. That's what they were claiming. And James Charles actually came out to comment on the TikTok once he saw it, and he said, "You are so weird for this, an expose video because you're mad I unadded you after months of not talking after you told me you were straight." Okay. Also, like, this guy was like for part 2, and that definitely had me thrown. I was like, oh, okay, this is a very serious thing that you're claiming, that you got unsolicited photographs from someone that you were talking to, and then you said that you were straight and they kept pursuing you. You're gonna be like live for part 2? I don't know about that. But this person deleted the TikTok right away after James Charles called him out, and James Charles went on Twitter to give some more insight onto the situation. He said social media apps should have stronger policies around spreading false information. It's actually insane how one person can fake a story or a screenshot for clout and people will believe it because it's entertaining. It's all fun and laughs until it happens to you. And he later actually posted more screenshots of the conversation with this guy just to basically prove even more that this person literally apologized to James for a lot of the comments that they were making about him. And he said, "I confronted him a few nights ago and he sent me these and promised to delete them, and then 10 minutes later unsent it all. Luckily I screenshotted it before he could." And the message is from James saying, "Your TikTok is actually pathetic. It's really embarrassing how desperate you are for clout. I added you and you told me you were bi. You didn't know how to come out. We talked for a few days and then you said you were actually straight, so I left you alone. And then after months of not talking or Snapchatting, I unadded you a few days ago and you get upset and try to expose me for leaving you on open. Grow up, dude. I didn't say anything rude to you. I didn't expose you. I didn't out you. I literally removed you as a friend after we hadn't talked for 11 weeks. If you wanted to keep telling your story on TikTok, I promise that I have absolutely no problem shedding some light on what actually went down. So I recommend you cut the BS and let me move on from the non-existent relationship we had." And he responded, "I didn't even read everything up there that you texted because I'm in wrong. My apologies." He said, "I'm not looking for friends. I told you that when we first started talking, when you told me you were straight. I left you alone. It is absolutely ridiculous to try and expose me for doing nothing just because you are angry. I unadded you." He said, "James, you don't need to explain yourself." He said, "We talked for a week in August. That was 6 months ago." He said, "You never did anything wrong. Hopefully everything goes good for you in your relationship life." He says, "It's not because stupid like this happens to me constantly, where guys only care about my clout, not me as a person. He says, of course I care about you as a person. As soon as I got a notification that you DM'd me, I felt so bad and thought to myself, what the am I doing? Like, literally, you did not do anything, and I don't want to put you in extra drama that you don't need. These messages make me extremely upset for James, because this person is like, I'm so sorry, like, I don't know what I was thinking, like, I care about you as a person. Like, obviously you don't care about James as a person. Like, James has this reputation because of Jeffree Star, Shane Dawson, and Tati, that he is like some predator, even though there's never been a single freaking lick of a receipt on him about being a predator. And I just feel like there's been so many times where people have done this with James, and it's a hard topic to talk about, because I always want to believe everyone when they come out and say stuff like this, but then when there's messages of them saying like, I'm in the wrong, I apologize to James, and trying to be nice to James, and then behind the scenes they're making TikToks like for part 2 about what James Charles did to me. It's very complicated, you guys. And, you know, I know that James Charles isn't everyone's favorite person, because, you know, over the last year or so, he's definitely done things that people don't like going on vacation during a pandemic and hanging out with his friends and clubbing and all this stuff. But when it comes down to this type of stuff, this is something that James Charles literally contemplating taking his own life about, and this is not something to play around with. And I just want to make that so clear. I take situations like this seriously, but it's the people that don't and think that they can use things from James's past like this, related to this, against him. It really takes away from serious situations. It takes away from people that truly need people to hear them and listen to them. Because if something did happen, people would be like, wait a minute, like, is this for real? Like, how do we know? Because there's just so many other people that are literally clouding everyone's headspace with questioning thoughts, and it's just sad. But I just wanted to say that. I wanted to let you guys know what James had to say about the situation, that this person literally apologized to him in the DMs, and I want to know what you guys think about this and everything else we talked about today. I love you guys so much. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.